Hello and welcome back. This is Hurtler USA. Looks like I lost about 5 years of footage. So we're going to pick things up in the year 1178. It looks like King Yevistafi is still going strong. Looks like I'm fighting... Who am I fighting? It looks like I'm fighting someone who looks just like me. Not exactly sure who I'm fighting. Let's see, so it looks like I got at least one revolt maybe going on. We'll probably eventually find out who I'm fighting. It looks like there's a fairly large army right there in the center of the screen. Trying to get all my armies together down here in the south. Unclear how successful I'll be though. Alright, so we got defeated there because we had a little teeny tiny army that I raised without clicking control, and I raised them right into a large enemy force, so lesson learned, always click control. I usually do, but sometimes it's easy to forget. Alright, guess we'll keep our eye on this war for a while. Really not much else to do. Looks like whoever I'm warring with is not too concerned about attrition. They're gonna keep sieging even though they're taking attrition. I'm trying to figure out who I'm fighting. I'm very curious. A couple of wars going on, which is kind of interesting. Usually I try to limit myself to one at a time, so... Although the one might actually be something involving the King of Denmark, which I think I recall happening last time. So maybe that's the King of Sweden. I believe he was trying to take over the King of... excuse me, the King of Denmark 3 years ago when I was doing my last bit of the game that I recall. I think I accepted that I would join in on the war, but I mean, Denmark's far enough away where, especially when I have another war going on, I'm not going to head over there. That's for sure. Alright, so it looks like these guys in Liebeck have chosen a very defensible position. They've got the big armies, these big rivers around them, so I need to maneuver my army such that I do not cross these major rivers on the way to attack. So I'm going to try to loop around and outflank them by heading into Mstislav first, and then entering Liebeck over dry land. So I think I've learned my lesson after numerous battles where I have tried crossing these humongous rivers on my way to attack somebody and losing a lot more men than I felt I should have. So this is probably a good sign. It shows that I'm learning a little bit from my mistakes. So that's always good. It's good to learn things. Okay, so I'm wondering if this is actually some kind of heretic revolt, actually, because I just sent my chancellor there, and it looks like Chernigov and Rossoslavl have potentially some kind of Orthodox heresy that's taken over. So I'm going to guess that's what's going on. I'm going to guess it's a Orthodox heresy that has decided that they no longer wish to abide under this Orthodox ruler, and they're trying to take me out. Unfortunately for them, I'm pretty sure I'm going to crush them. Looks like I have like 9,000 troops. They only have 7,200. I'm going to guess that I have better generals. I guess there's no guarantee of that, but I'm pretty sure that I will have better generals. Alright, so you can see my troops are getting into position. Yeah, this is a Postulan attack, or Polican or something, I think. So hopefully, alright, so I'm going after him, but it looks like they're trying to get away from me. They're going to head to Chernigov, and it looks like they got there first. Dang. Alright, so unfortunately, in order to get them in Chernigov, I would have to go over another major river. So I'm going to go to Kiev, and then try to go to Pereslava first, or Pereslavil. And then I'm going to try to catch them in Chernigov. So, bear with me. We're going to hopefully catch them this time. Let's see what happens. Looks like I got most of my troops raised. So I really need to get a little stronger, which is pretty much always the case in this game. Because I'm looking at my retinues right now, trying to decide if I want to up any of those. Yaroslav, my young son, did something. I couldn't actually read it, so probably your best bet is to pause the video at that point. I could potentially do that myself, but it would make editing this video take even longer than it already takes. And it already takes quite a while. Alright, so it looks like I've scared them out of Chernigov. So they're running to Novograd, Savitsky, I think it's called there. It looks like some... Is this another war? I can't tell. I hope not. Grand Prince Vladimir. Okay, looks like one of my vassals has some kind of revolt going on now as well. So, this will go well. Well, I guess it's not really a deal. Who cares? I don't really care if my vassal gets replaced by somebody, as long as they're still my vassal when it's over. Now, it looks like this guy from Briansk is trying to fabricate a claim on my kingdom, which is kind of interesting, because I don't think as a player I'm allowed to fabricate a claim on a kingdom. Alright, looks like I caught him, so we got, I definitely look like I have better troops, or better generals. Looks like I caught somebody. Looks like I'm not doing so great in the center, but I'm doing pretty good on the sides, it looks like. Definitely doing good on the left side. Now I'm doing pretty good in the center, and now we're doing great everywhere. So, things are good now. War score jumped a bit. Looks like my son is a charitable little rascal. He just gave his newest toy to the smith's son, so I'm probably going to give him the charitable trait, which I think is good. Looks like one of my vassals is actually now fighting these guys, so I'm going to try to... So I'm willing to chase them over the major river now because they have low morale and they're on the run. So now, I guess because they're already fleeing, apparently that little army from Chernigov was actually able to rout them. Huh. Even though it was really tiny compared to him. Looks like one of my errant subjects has converted to Catholicism. Well, that's right, because at this point I am still Catholic. Well, that's probably not good. Maybe I shouldn't have that guy doing what he's doing. Maybe I'll appoint this guy instead. Yeah, Patriarch. Go there, convert him to Orthodoxy, not Catholicism. Whoops. Chief Igor of Shurgrov has given me bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning Count Mikhail of Torquay's sexual preferences. But this guy loves me, so I'm assuming that my response will be, I don't care, and I will just keep this information to myself. These guys actually both love me. That's fine. I don't really need information about vassals that like me. Find me some information about someone who's trying to take me down, and we'll have a deal. Alright, so it looks like they're trying to run to Lepiel. So I'm going to try to chase him down. I don't know if I'll be able to catch him though, since there are a couple of counties ahead. Try to get that little army incorporated. Alright, so they're going to head to Minsk. Looks like I did catch them again. Already into the horse phase, so that's gone really quickly. Another 17 war score, but they're still alive and kicking. So apparently I can arrest this guy. He's the leader of some plot. It's potentially, this is the guy that was trying to fabricate a claim on my kingdom, I believe. Known plots. Grand Prince fabricate a claim on the kingdom of Ruthenia. Is a pretty good plot. Well, I guess that's true. I guess I can do it if I do it via the plot menu. I can fabricate a claim on higher titles than I might otherwise be able to with my chancellor. So now that makes more sense to me. I wasn't really thinking about the whole plot menu when I originally made my comment a couple of minutes ago. Let's see, so this guy is really not all that strong. I should probably wait to arrest him until I've dealt with these darn heretics, though. Looks like they're actually going to try to do some sieging again. Alright, so they're going to try to run. Hopefully I'll catch them. I'd really like to end this war, put them out of their misery. Alright, we're almost there, so hopefully we'll catch him July 10th. Alright, looks like I've got a claim on the chiefdom of Capayor, presently held by this bloody blah guy. I'm going to take the piety for that. Looks like the battle's going pretty well. Another 30 war score, now up to 98%. But he is not willing to accept my demands, so looks like I gotta chase him again. Looks like they're heading to Turov, so am I. Your dedication to religious pursuits has been noticed around the realm. Among others, it has quite impressed this Rurikid, Dobrinia, looked like his first name was. Let's see. Looks like I'm checking out my vassals. See who likes me, see who doesn't like me. Always a good thing to do. Alright, so the Polikin heretics are now in Turov. I should be chasing them, but they are trying to get away. Looks like I caught them again. This should end the war, I would think. Looks like I was thinking about, well, trying to figure out something to do with that guy. Alright, wonderful. So that guy has helped me potentially with some technology. Always good to get extra technology. Looks like the second Potlakin revolt has ended. I have won. That's tremendous. Looks like this guy I'm now thinking about arresting. Except not yet. So first, oh. Am I going to head to where he lives first? That's an interesting idea. What am I going to do? I can banish him, I can order him to take vows, demand religious conversion, which he will do. He's still zealous versus sympathy for pagans, so he doesn't like that. Orthodox heresy. Alright, so he's now changed. He has been released. He thinks I'm an evil tyrant who demanded his conversion. I don't really care that much what he thinks. Looks like he's there. And I don't know. It's like, what's my plan? Order to take vows. Must be unmarried. Word honorary title. I guess I'm just thinking about, so I'm gonna go after this guy now. Oh, and he's locked away. So that was easy. A little too easy. I was actually kind of hoping for the war, I think, there. 'Cause I'm not allowed to revoke his titles if he just goes peacefully, so it's kind of not worth it. I guess I just gotta ransom him, get his money. Or I guess I could execute him, but that would probably make people angry, is my guess. Yeah, such a bummer. I was really hoping to revoke one of his titles. I guess it keeps him on a factions, which is good. I guess I must take his plot away, too. Looks like I can send all my men home, except for my retinues, because they'll stay up. And so it's been about 15 minutes. This is probably about a good time to call it a day on this video. Thank you for watching. This has been Hurtler USA.